Good morning and thank you for joining me on another day of garage workouts. Your garage, your gym. So today we're gonna work on legs. Let's just warm up and run a little bit just to warm up the body, get the blood flowing. We got 4 simple exercises. We're gonna do wide squats, narrow squats, lunges, and calf raises. We're gonna do 3 sets on each and 2 rounds. Why we do only 3 sets on each today? Because we're just doing legs. So when we do 2 different muscle groups, we usually do 4 sets. You know, well, that's what I like. I like to do 4, but you don't have to. I mean, 3 sets is probably good. But today, just by doing legs, and because we are just doing legs, we're gonna do only 3 sets on each. Inhale, exhale, no timer, just we work at our own pace. All right, let's see. So first exercise we're gonna have is wide squats. And these workouts always get me sore, always. Like, it's crazy, but you know, it's just how it's done. It's so simple, you know, and it's so effective. So, all right. So, girls and boys, especially girls, they love to do legs. Well, this is your workout today. All right. So let's start. We're gonna start with our weights right here, and I'm gonna go up and down. Right there. Try to sit. The chair is just a way to tell me where to come back up again. So as soon as I touch, I bounce back. And I'm also tensioning my legs. So it's not just the weight is just the tool, and I'm tensioning. When I go up, I tension my legs. So I wanna be doing squats forever. And that's 1. So, you know, if you don't tense your legs, you can do more reps. Oh, absolutely. I want to do more reps. I want to feel the burn fast. And so what I do is every time I go up, tension. Down, and I tension my legs. Tension when I go down, tension my glutes and my quads. Wow. So just a few reps and you feel that burn all over. I'm gonna keep it over here. Yes. And perfect. So one more. That was only 4, and that's all I need because I feel that burn. All right, let's go. Next one, narrow squats. So same theory, instead of wide we go narrow, and we're gonna use the same technique. I'm gonna grab 2 weights, and I'm gonna use the chair just to give me that point where I bounce back. Why I like to use the chair? Because it makes me sit a little lower. If I don't use the chair, you know, I'll be probably doing my squats too high. I want to sit low, so the chair helps me marking that point. Alrighty, so let's move this here. I'm gonna grab these 2. Same deal. Up and down here, down and up, down and up. Yes. So these are narrow squats. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Tensioning on the legs. Tension, 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 and tension. Wow. Whew. Yesterday, our jiu-jitsu practice was killer. We started at 7 o'clock, finished at 8:30, just roll. No class, it was an open mat, and it was roll. So I can feel it today, this morning, like my whole body, it's just sore. So this is definitely good to recover. Wow. And tonight, we're doing no gi. So it's gonna be the same. Tonight we'll have open mat, no gi. This week we're doing open mat all week. So after tonight, I might just take a couple of days because it's crazy. But I love it. It's the sweat. You sweat like crazy. Unbelievable. And that's what I love. The fitness part of it is really cool. All right, we got that. Let's run. So next one, step back lunges. Let's put this thing back here. So for step back lunges, what we're gonna do is, we're not gonna do sets. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 20. Okay, so whatever it takes to do 20, that's what I'm gonna do. So, you know, I might do it at once, I might do it in 2 sets, I might do it in 3 sets. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But the important thing is, if I do 20 without tension in my legs, I can do 50 like that. That's not my intention. My intention is step back, you know, take my time, go down, tension in my legs when I'm coming back, tension when I'm going down. That's what I want to do when I do my alternating exercises. I can just go like this, 1, 2, you know, do 50 of those. No. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna do my lunges and go down, right there, and up, and I'm going to tension my body. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, long steps, 8, 9, 10, I'm halfway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Awesome. Awesome. That's right. That was it. On the second round, I'm gonna also do 20. I might be a little more tired. We'll see. But if you cannot complete 20, you know, you can take a little break and little, 5 seconds, and then continue until you finish your 20. All right, we grab this and calf raises up and down. That's it. And this one I'm gonna do 6 sets. Why I do 6 sets? Because it's the only exercise I'm doing for calves. And the other exercises I'm doing 3, 3, and 20. So, you know, I'm feeling that burn. Basically, I'm doing 7 times. So this I'm gonna do it 6. And then a second round, of course, is gonna be more, right? That's 1. Let's go for 2. Burn. That's 2. Let's go for 3. That's 3. Up and down. Let's go for 4. That's 4. Let's go for 5. Wow, that's 5. Last one. 6. Lots of burn on those calves. All right, good. Now we run. Running hurts already on those calves that are already all sore. Right here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Alrighty, let's go on the second round. So we're going to start with this. You know what? Let's do it a little bit different on the second round. Let's start with the lunges. Let's go here. Tensioning the legs every time you go up. So don't just let the weight do it for you. You do it to yourself, right there. I'm feeling it already. I think this was 10. Seven, 8, 9, 20. Awesome. Very good. That's fine. So we're reversing. We're going to start with we started with the lunges. And we're going to do our narrow squats, and the third one is going to be the wide squats before calf raises. there. I'm gonna grab these two. Alright, so now we're doing narrow squats. Remember to tension that body, tension the glutes, tension the quads. That's good, that's one. Let's go for two. As soon as I touch, I go up. As soon as I touch, I go up. That's why I go down, low. Oof, wow. Crazy burn. Let's go for three. Up and down. That was it. Burn. Let's put it right here. The burn is crazy. It's crazy and it's good. Active rest. My legs are already pumped and on fire. I love it. All right, so now we're gonna do wide squats right here. Ready, let's go. Up, down, up. Just touch that chin up. Touch and up. Contract your legs. You don't want to be here forever. You want to work and tension your legs every time you go up. Use the weight as a tool. So instead of lifting a lot of weight and messing up your back, you know, and your joints, grab a good amount of weight. This is 52.5. Just grab a good amount of weight that will trigger the tension, and you continue with the tension. So you add, you know, the weight is basically the third what you can add with tension. Once you put tension, you add 2 more thirds of it. You know, so altogether you go 100%. It's like, you know, if you're pulling, I don't know, 200 pounds, you know, but you're doing it with tension. You're tensioning your muscles instead of letting the weight do that for you. You know, just some weight will trigger that, but then you use your body, your muscles, and you tension that. Dynamic tension. Ooh, that's it. Anything and everything you do is good to do tension. So I'm gonna do a bonus round. I'm picking up one of the exercises. I'm gonna pick up the lunges. So that's gonna be my bonus round. I'm gonna do 1 lunges right here. And after this, I just do my calf raises. That's all. I wanna do it right after the arm ones because I'm working my legs. And so I'd rather do the bonus round right away to make those legs work hard. It's burning all the way. It's burning. It's burning. It's burning, let's do 2 more. Burning. And I'm tensioning, I'm burning. Awesome. That's it. All right, let's run. Well done. 6 sets. That's one. Let's go for 2. Oh, that's 2. Let's go for 3. That's 3. Let's go for 4. Wow, that's 4. Let's go for 5. That's 5. Let's go for 6. That's 6. Right, this actually we'll put it right here. Alrighty, let's run. Let's run. Calves are burning right now while I run. So this was our workout. Let's see how long it took to do this. 24 minutes, perfect. So if you can see, you know, these routines, whether I use the timer or not, usually the resistance part goes for about 24 to 26 minutes. It's always the same. Well, with the timer, it's always exactly the same because we have a timer, right? With the warm up and the exercises, I think it's 25.5 minutes. When I don't use a timer, you know, it's usually between 24 and 26. So we're right there, you know. It's about that. So that's a good thing. We're calculating our time pretty well. Okay, good. So now stretch, both arms up. Inhale, exhale, all the way down. And then slowly roll back up. Let's do it again. All the way up, inhale, exhale, all the way down. And slowly roll back up. Now we're gonna go do the split salutations. Stretch the back of that leg and slowly roll back up. Now we do the other leg. Both arms up. Inhale, exhale, all the way down. Feel the stretch on the back of your leg and slowly roll back up. All right. Okay, so side stretches. Feels good. Other side. Feels good. Twists. I twist here. I twist there. I'm gonna do the shoulder stretch, not because we did shoulders today, but because yesterday when I did jiu-jitsu, you know, like my whole upper body is sore from pushing and pulling. So I'm just gonna do a quick stretch here on the neck and shoulders. I love this one. This is one of the world's best stretches for your shoulders. All right, so now let's dedicate the rest of the time to stretch those legs. We're going down here. First, we're gonna do our regular stretches. We're just gonna spend a little more time here than usual. So right there. Down. Awesome. Now we go on one side. Now we go on the other. All right. Let's. No, actually, I'm gonna use it in a minute. All right. So. Now we're gonna do this stretch right here that I like, right there. So first thing we do is we stretch here, all this area. Take back a little more, right there. Okay, right here is perfect. So I'm stretching all these and also my leg and on the lower side, my inner thighs, right there. And then I go back and stretch right there. One more time, fourth, and back. All right, now we switch. Other side, same deal. Stretch first here. And back. One more time, front. And all right, very good. Go here now. So we're gonna just push and lose the hip a little bit. Lose the hips right here. And then up here. Stretch back and forth, foot back and forth, right there. That's it. Now here, stretch, lose the hip first. And then here, go back and forth, right, like this, right? Alrighty. Awesome. Okay, now let's put this away. We're not going to need it for now. Not for now. Alright. So now we're going to do these froggies to stretch the inner thighs. Heels a little closer now. Chow pose. twisters, one side, twister on the other. Okay, butterflies. Right here, and push, bounce. So from one side to the other, just tilt your body from one side to the other. That helps loosen up your inner thighs. Now right here, I'm going to stretch there and twist. Right there. Oh, this stretches the IT band. So nice. And now we switch to the other side right here. Stretch there and move your body to the other side. Stretches the IT band and your back, of course. Always good to do this. Alrighty, now we're gonna plow and then we use our rounding over. Okay, now let's roll. That feels good. Those rolls feels good. It feels amazing. One more. Awesome. Now, roller, starting with the back. Oh wow, what a crack. Oof. It's so good to crack the back. It's like giving yourself your daily adjustment. Like if you're doing like self-chiropractics. Everything is crunchy. Okay, that was good enough. Now we go here, back and forth. This is good. I'm gonna do it a little more on that side. As we work on those sides, the glutes always get sore after these workouts, especially because of those lunges. Those lunges, you know, when you actually use weight but also create tension, it really triggers the glutes, and you will feel it later. I'm sure I will. I'm gonna feel it probably tomorrow more than any other day. So when we come back for our workout tomorrow, you're probably gonna see me a little bit sore. So right here, right behind the knees, it's crucial. Work this right with all those muscles attached. Now, calves. Wow. Oof. Oof. Wow. Okay. Now, legs. Silence. Other side. All right, now chest. Oof. awesome workout, girls and boys, especially girls, because I know leg girls love leg workouts. So don't forget to subscribe, watch the share the video, like the video so you can get to people that may need to see this more than you and me. Remember that when you are going to engage into a workout, always check with somebody, check with your doctor. Now if you're like a seasoned person that loves to work out, just want to let you know that these workouts are, if you do it at your own risk. So I'm doing this only for information and education purposes. That's it. So okay, if you want to train with me, you have to come to my studio. So I'm not training this way. This is not how I train people. But it gives you a good guideline to what you can do at home and kind of like be safe. But I'm just telling you, if you want to do this, always make sure what you're doing is right? And if you're starting a new routine, a new workout, if you never worked out in your life, I will 100% suggest to hire a personal trainer that knows what they're doing. That's all. Well, with that being said, okay, information and education purposes today for this workout, a good guideline. I will see you in our next workout tomorrow, and you'll see what we have prepared for that. So, with that being said, see you tomorrow. Peace.